Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sword of Legends Online. Kind of been a very controversial game on the channel. We've been checking out quite a bit. You guys been enjoying the videos I've been making on this, so we are going to explore this a little bit further. We're actually by the Quinn League. Now we're a couple hours into the quest line. I think it kind of just has you on a straight quest line until you get to the end game, and then raids, PvP, etc. I do have to give it up to the game. Very pretty. Some viewers have commented they made another Black Desert. You're not 100% wrong on that account, but definitely it's not bad. Let's actually go check in with Quinn League real quick. And I do love to get Flying Mount pretty early. Make life a little bit faster. Alright, so let's get down. And the voice acting is... oh man, it is something.
The Unnamed Sword is a treasure which has been passed down through our family for generations. It was forged by combining the Divine Sword Morning Glory and the Ancient Sword Shadowban, and can break through any magical structure.
And you will notice there the voice lips stopped about halfway through. And I guess some people have been switching over to the Chinese version, but sometimes it will switch back into English again. So that's the thing. But I have found this plot easier to figure out than Black Desert, because I played that for a number of hours. Still 100% don't know what's going on. But could just be a me thing. Any way of healing the tree? Well, alright, yeah, we should probably do that.
When the Master left us, she left behind countless texts. They have been accumulated.
I really
and
feel like
arranged
this
by
voice
scholars
actress
over
is
the
Siri.
last 900 years. Now there are as many ancient scriptures in the Langhuan Pavilion as there are stars in the sky. It's not easy finding records of the Devastators and negative Qi in such a short time. Go to the Langhuan Pavilion and ask the scholar Chang Shuefeng for clues.
Right, hi. Alright, I can do that. Oh, and we got another attack as well. Or is that just a better... ooh. A lot better, actually. Thank you. Okay, so just... nice. It just, like, keeps you on the rails. Just keep...
sitting in the city.
Devastators. Negative Qi. Second shelf on the left, third compartment, volume number 5. Check in the 5th chapter.
Also, you look like every other NPC male I've talked to. And I did get a comment that while all male reviewers do pick female characters, it does, and for a lot of things in MMOs, they just definitely get better armor. They get better outfits, etc. Male characters in MMOs, apart from, I would say, Star Wars The Old Republic, they generally kind of get the shaft on clothes. They just, not a lot of effort is put into it. It's very basic. Alright, get a little bit of Quinn League standing as well. Kind of a reputation. Alright, I will grab the book. A little bit of codex there. I'm probably not gonna. That's fine.
With Chisha sitting in the
I think that does go in your codex, so you can check it again.
Not even if there were 100 times as many evil spirits.
Unfortunately, if the two masters, Heshua and Changyang, are still around, it's not...
Yeah, they're just throwing a lot of exposition at you. Alright, let's read that as well. And there's a codex thing, so you will be able to read it back at your leisure. I'll probably just do that off camera. That's a lot of reading. Alright, I have discovered things. Apparently I cannot... Uh-oh, there we go. Probably not supposed to do that in here. That's probably bad, but alright, that's fine.
I play goddess, and the blight beast on top of that? Is the global conflagration of 70 years ago repeating itself?
Probably.
The Grand Master and the Grand Summoner have already set off into the underworld themselves to find a cure for the Lunar Crown Tree. And Lieutenant Yue, he said he wanted to capture Hao Tsang, and then a moment later, he vanished. That doesn't sound good. The Blade Heart has been damaged for years, and we're right in the middle of a major war. Its soul force is unstable, and I fear that if we don't stabilize it in time, it will disappear completely. Luckily, you're already here in Cloudrise. That shouldn't be too difficult. This panda next to me, excuse me, I mean Master Konvuzi, he's a master swordsmith and knows the three swords very well. He must be able to help you avert this disaster.
Alright, so we got a brooch as well. Alright. And we'll just right click that. Don't want to think about it. Alright. Oh, he's not an actual panda though. I was kind of hoping, but that's fine.
Oh.
Man, you got some great hair though. And co-current numbers for Sword of Legends Online is actually getting fairly decent. At peak, it is about 16 to 18,000 right now this opening week. Does dipping around to about 8,000 on the off-peak hours. About an average, about 8,000. So, generally healthier than Crowfall is doing right now. Had high hopes for that one, but
The Blade Heart
I think it's going to be a very niche
for
one.
many years, and it still hasn't been able to bind itself to your spirit completely. Its soul force is almost exhausted, and it has retreated deep into your subconsciousness. If you are unable to get it back soon, I fear it will disperse completely. Just a little thing, as long as Genren Jishar agrees.
But Chenren Shishia comes and goes like the wind and hasn't been seen for days.
yeah, it stops about halfway.
Oh, alright. Then with Chenren Suyin's help...
You know, I am not recalling any of your names.
Have you
More than a
forgotten that
few.
he's been traveling for a long time and hasn't been heard from for a while now?
You are angry, Sunji.
Oh, you too.
Oh man, kids, I tell you.
Well, if that's the case, that makes things more difficult. Alright. Meditate for a while first. Moji, Suji, and I will help you stabilize the Blade Heart so that it doesn't become scattered.
Alright, another item. Okay, so now I gotta go meditate in front of... I just gotta go meditate in front of you? Yeah, alright. I can do that. Let's just get rid of that. A lot of pop-ups in this one. Okay,
How are
meditated
you?
away. I feel pretty good. Kind of excited. New World, new MMOs coming out in about 7 days here. I mean, that's going to be pretty good. I mean, graphically, no, it is not as good as this. Graphically, it's a little subpar compared to this, even on its best day, but
Chi in the Valley of 100 Grasses.
gameplay loop is a lot better.
It doesn't scatter immediately, and you still expect it to romp around happily?
Of course the Master can help him. It's just that this spell to get rid of the negative chi...
Wait. Di Wang's sacrifice formation is very complex and requires special materials. Luckily, some of them are stored in Cloudrise. Go straight to Chaotong Palace,
and ask Tang Kan for them. That'll save you having to look all over the place for them. 1 red flamestone, 5 pieces of phoenix breath jade, and 100 grams of phoenix scale powder. Once you have
I will
gathered
totally not
all the
remember that.
ingredients, come and find me on the Terrace of the Hanging Sword. Moji and Sujie, you come back with me to prepare everything.
All right, more money. Okay. Oh, he's actually right here. I mean, couldn't you have just asked him? He's like literally right here. There's been a lot of Final Fantasy 14 quests. Just, hey, can you go talk to that guy? You mean the guy you're looking at right now? All right.
Well, our cloud rise has existed for over 900 years already. You will never find rarities more easily than here. All right. I'll write him a letter and explain everything in detail.
Okay, maybe they help us. I kind of feel like it's priority. And we are outie. Nice. So you're the vault guy. What? Oh, we got the quest. Okay, there we go. So this is our stash.
Tang Kan always keeps getting me into trouble. He knows that I hold them in great esteem. If the sword Bladeheart is in trouble, how could I stand by and do nothing? But these 3 things you're asking for are no ordinary things. That really makes me...
Just bat your eyelids. There we go. We got him.
Ah, to hell with it. Who else would use them anyway? But I'm only loaning them to you. You must promise to bring them back if at all possible.
But if I'm going to use the ingredients, how can I bring it back to you?
I'll remind you of that if necessary. Okay, start by taking the red flamestone. You can get the Phoenix Scale Powder and the Phoenix Breath Jade from the weaponsmith Ching Hui. Ask her if she'll give you any.
Alright, more XP. Weaponsmith.
You need the Phoenix Breath Jade? I'm afraid I don't have enough of it myself right now.
Amazon, maybe?
It's all their fault. The Phoenix Breath Jade I've just received ended up in their bellies before it could even get warm in my hands. If you bring it back to me, I'll give you half. That's even better then. Take this Jade Shard. You should be able to use it to lure out those gelatinous beasts.
Equip that as well. Alright, and mount up. I think we gotta go out and... Yeah, I do like the mount system. That's very nice. Okay. Let me just get... Yeah, just let me murder this in peace. Yeah, the combat is... The pop-ups, I've looked in the settings and I couldn't really see anything for that yet. I'll manage to mess with that a little bit more, but... I just figured eventually the tutorial would end on this, but... Well, I am enjoying the murder, so... That's probably enough. An easy peasy quest. And we're off again.
I have made countless weapons before, but I don't know how to use them against crystal tigers. I should probably work on my fighting technique too.
You sound a
Here
little
you
bit
go.
cray-cray.
2 pieces of the Phoenix Breath Jade are yours. Oh, and if you ever need your weapons polishing and restoring, just come to me.
Okay, so we got, ooh, the
The
Moonhead gear
interface
as
with
well.
the left mouse button to show the information on this quest.
Okay, so location. Oh, over there. Okay, no problem. I'm not sure why you did that, because you've got an arrow pointing directly to it anyway. So, I mean, this questline has been pretty much on the rails. Let's go expel some negative chi. And nailed the landing. Lovely.
Well then, let's cast a spell to gather the negative chi in the depths of your consciousness and expel it. You must take this opportunity to get rid of it quickly.
I mean, I do YouTube and Twitch. There's a lot of negative chi in me. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. Oh, and also my hair has changed now. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I feel like that would kind of hurt on your head after a while. But I guess it is more stats, so. Oh, this is my negative chi?
Own soul world. Free your spirit from negative chi.
Nice. Yeah, I'm free of negative chi.
It almost collapsed and is too weak now. It probably isn't enough just to eliminate the negative chi.
But don't worry, there's another way. You return to your school and go to the place of designation. There you can borrow the relics of the previous Swordmaster. As long as the Blade Heart fragment is still alive, it should react.
Oh yeah, I get to go on Lulu again. I think it was Lulu.
The sacred valley where Cloudrise is located
Oh,
is
Lushu.
enormous.
Apologies.
The whole of Shenzhou would fit inside it. To facilitate communication between the various schools of the Qin League, they built bases near Cloudrise. They are constantly guarded. New students can return to their respective schools from the plateau of torrential fog.
Well, this is nice. This is nice. Feel like a little princess now. All right, thank you. This should take me back to where we started. A little bit of fast travel. I do know once you hit the end game, though, a lot of it does open up. But right now, yeah, we are just on the rails. Okay, all right. And get rid of that. There we go. And entrance.
Own sword blade art. Although it's only a fragment, it's as if Elder Yin Fei Guan is standing in front of me. Oh, in a moment. But then it's been 30 years. He's witty and enjoys making friends and going traveling. But at the critical moment, he was the one who risked his life by launching an attack.
See,
so
bring up the male
others could
character's armor and
reinforce
stuff.
The seals of
That's
the
what
five
we're
heaven
working with.
stones.
Those shoulder pads. That's... Oh, that's got awful.
Master Kunfuzi is already here. You're a student, so listen to all his instructions.
Of course, Master. Do I get some new clothes? Alright. I got some flames up. Not horrible. A little bit basic, but I've got one leg and then the other one. Alright, that's fine. And he's right here.
When you're holding it in your hand, it's also time to surrender yourself over to the Lunar Mirror of Distant Dreams.
What? No, that's alright.
Of course it sounds familiar. Before her enlightenment, the goddess Yaoqi took this artifact with her wherever she went. Every student knows that it's extremely useful.
There's only one lunar mirror of distant dreams in the whole world, and it's kept in intoxicating dreams. My master is actually quite stingy, so how could he?
Pardon?
My master likes to save his money. Why did he give you that? What you're holding in your hand right now is just, how can I put it?
A poor imitation?
Yes. That's exactly what I mean.
If you two keep bickering, I'll make you guard the fire pit for a month. You now have the Lunar Mirror of Distant Dreams. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use pets to connect to it and visit unexplored places. And you can even use it to work out the future from the present and the past. I'll cast the spell for you this time. It'll be helpful if you can awaken your blade heart.
Okay, sounds good. We got our Spearmaster class up a little bit, it looks like. Alright. I got a treasure for the first time. That is a lot going on in the upper left part of the screen. Oh no, we gotta go touch the thing.
That weak? You haven't eaten?
That's unfair. It wasn't exactly a display of the Spearmaster's spear skills.
Yes, it was. I just added a little of the Yincha spear's power borrowing function. Don't you recognize it? Boy, you're too young to be so stiff. You need to be flexible. Hang on. Don't you want a book about the art of war? It's a treasure that was handed down from my ancestors. You'll regret it if you don't take it this time.
Don't worry. I'll be back. If I can stand up and defeat you someday.
You're in no hurry. But did you ask your sister, Xiao Yi?
Xiao Yu.
She's been looking for this book. It's just a book. I'll lend it to you. If you can defeat me one day, come back and return it to me.
Okay, we actually did get another ability as well. That in the third slot. Alright. Oh, she's wearing the same thing. Oh, that. How come you get better hair now, though? Alright, whatever. Not jelly. Think of a way to. Let's just think about this. He looks as confused as I am. Yeah, I think we did
There's
the
a
thing.
real resonance. This method seems to work. When the three swords were sleeping in the Jiandun Stonehouse, I used my soul force from the Blade Heart to set up a dream world called Intoxicating Dreams. Only those chosen by the Blade Hearts of the three swords can use the soul force of the fragment to sense the Blade Hearts and connect with them. This way, their spiritual consciousness can even enter Intoxicating Dreams. It is home to many Blade Heart fragments, and also the treasures and rare talents I have discovered over the years. If you're lucky, you'll encounter them in Intoxicating Dreams.
The main section of the Lunar Mirror of Distant Dreams is here. If you wish to use it in the future, you can connect to it by moving your heart.
Okay then. Alright, we got a codex as well. Receive skills origami realm. Alright. And more codex for later. Alright, tell General about the Blade Heart. I can do that. So we can just use this map to quick travel back. Imagine we just go back to Cloud Rise. And generally loading times haven't been too bad. The ping has been decent. Though, I mean, it can be vary on the person where you're at, depending on your internet connection. But only one server though. That's... I really haven't ran into any problems myself. Other than if you try to record this in 4K, the optimization is just pretty horrible. And whoop. Okay. Journal about the Blade Heart, but I have no idea where he is. He might actually be back in the beginning area, but I'm gonna kind of float around for a while. How high up I can get. Nice, not hitting a visible wall or anything. Probably wonder. I'm just worried if that thing runs out of the bar. Am I gonna die? He might actually be back in Sunrise. Might be a map back in the palace though, so let's that up. Yeah, I think I might have to go back to Sunrise real quick. So I might have to go to Plateau Torrential Fog again just to get back up. Just see location. Right, he is in the Star Tempest. Okay. Gotta head back. I think we know lay of land a little bit better. I am enjoying the combat, but also kind of enjoyed the combat in Blade and Soul and Black Desert Online. That was one of the best things about it, was the combat and the graphics. But if you're for story-wise, I would recommend Final Fantasy XIV. I know it is subscription-based. That is a bit of a gap for some people wanting to do that. Some people just want to pay and play, but man, for story-wise, it is pretty good. I'm gonna hit on this side. Let's head back to Star Tempest. And let's talk to the general. You should, yep. Oh, he's right there. Let's kind of speed run it. I love the movement and the combat style as well. It's, yeah, kind of where the game shines quite a bit.
Don't worry. As long as you work hard, you will also have a day like this.
I'm just starting my training, sir.
You have to practice, step by step. All beginnings are hard. That was true for me too.
既然如此，那这招也是时候传授给你了。
Okay. Well, Mon do. I have. All right. It often does that quite a bit.
Originate from the army and follow the old trilogy system. 4 companies.
I feel like there should have been a little bit more quality testing, but
and 3 divisions are a trilogy. Now, most students are in the Valley of 100 Grasses, and the workforce on the Star Tempest aren't enough. So go to Mo Hongqiu, the Astral Sea Division Lieutenant, Wan Dingqian, the Cavalry Lieutenant, and Ye Qianxing, the Engineers Lieutenant, and let them instruct you. Although it's hard work, it can be of great benefit to you. Would you like to try it?
Do I get to say no? I didn't think so.
你这就去找星海校尉莫红秀，他自会指点于你。
Pardon? Oh, all right. Alright, so Spearmaster class up a little bit again. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave off here once again. I'm finding it's alright, it's decent. Cash Shop, a bit atrocious. Gameforge, known for, yeah, some grievous microtransactions, but it's... The Cash Shop is bad in here, but it's only cosmetic so far. And the version over in China is actually only cosmetic as well, so hopefully it'll keep that way. Well, we will have to see. Well, no, this one's alright. It's got a lot of just... a little bit too much expedition at times. Yeah, the questline isn't that great. The voice acting, as you can see, is just... it's all over the place. But graphically, yeah, it's beautiful. Combat's nice. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place to put into plot, but... yeah, maybe I would say recommend it on a sale, but... yeah, if you did enjoy Black Desert Online, Blade and Soul, that kind of thing, it's not bad. It's enjoyable at times, definitely. Alright, but ladies and gentlemen, I will cover this again if more people want to see this. Otherwise, I'll just work a little bit off camera. Just try to get more of a grasp on it and keep on leveling up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.